First of 26 tonight is Kaidi Phillips in the red gloves. Following suit is Lisa Holtz in the blue. This amateur bantamweight bout to kick off Fierce FC 34 is brought to you by Connect Lighting, Utah's top permanent lighting solution, offering Inception lighting technology to make your home shine. Connect Lighting, an official sponsor of Fierce FC. Top of the first round we go. First of 13 fights to kick off Fierce Fighting Championship 34. Echoing leg kick. Stiff shot, drops back Holtz. Kaidi Phillips in her boxing bag early.
Yeah, this is a little bit chaotic right now. I mean, this is what you do expect out of amateurs.
Nice knee to the stomach, and that hurt.
Yeah, Kaidi definitely getting the better of these exchanges here.
Separated are the two fighters. Back to the center they go. Phillips already landing one knockdown. Holtz also finding some success on the feet.
Yeah, I believe, I couldn't see it from this angle. It looked like Holtz landed a head kick, and she just landed a huge left hand.
Holtz closes the distance. Phillips goes back to the well, going up the gut.
Her corner just called for that arm drag, and she hit that beautifully.
I was going to say, they were like playing a video game. She jumped right on her back.
Phillips chases Lisa Holtz.
Doesn't quite have anything quite yet. Nothing under the chin.
Does have a loss by submission, but
kind of a strange position here. Body triangle on the side. Not a great spot for Lisa Holtz here.
She's staying composed. She's trying to fight the choke off right now.
It looks like she's under the neck here, though.
She's still off to the side a little bit.
Phillips squeezing, looking for that debut win.
That's tight.
Holtz has been submitted before. It was by an armbar. Phillips.
Looks like she might be okay here, actually.
She needs to reach up there and start fighting those hands and getting that choke down.
This is progressively getting worse for her, though. The more that, see, this is where it's going to get bad. Especially if she can get a bridge there. There she's going.
And it looks like she's...
Lisa Holtz, no quitting her, though.
She's doing the right thing. She's trying to get the hips to her mat.
Beautiful. Nicely done by Lisa Holtz to get out of there. Stay composed, got her back to the mat, and then actually ended up on top.
Great composure.
Really
Great composure.
Good.
It's got to be a breath of fresh air after coming off of 2 losses and coming in here and almost getting choked out, and now you end up on top.
Yeah, those nerves have got to be high when that, that choke's on your neck, because you definitely don't want to be taking a third loss. This is a good spot for Lisa to be, especially against the taller fighter. Keep her hemmed up against the cage, maybe turn her head towards the cage and land some shots, potentially steal this round with 30 seconds left. But Kaidi's doing a good job here setting up a triangle. She's got to be careful of this.
Yeah, Lisa's got to be careful because it looked like she was trying to pass to that side, and it looked like Kaidi was trying to go for that triangle choke.
So many advantages to being a longer fighter, not only in the striking but also in the jiu-jitsu.
And there it is.
10 ticks to go. Phillips working off of her back, now targeting that arm. Might not be enough time. We'll see if she can do it.
Make some noise for round 1.
Top of the second we go. Both finishes in Lisa Holtz's career, the win and the loss, ended in the first round, so not uncharted territory, but has not gotten her hand raised when having to answer to the bell. A couple of knees traded between the two, top of round 2.
Looks like Lisa Holtz is wanting to get in, clinch, and take her opponent down. Kaidi did look like at the beginning of the round she was trying to create space and strike long. Lisa Holtz having none of it, though.
Yeah, after the end of that round, I don't know if I want to get this fight back to the ground if I'm Holtz, but
Kaidi Phillips, a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, placed gold and silver in her last 2 competitions she's participated in. 4-1. All of her wins have been by submission.
It's always a positive sign when you see amateur fighters still cross-competing in other sports, especially in jiu-jitsu.
Still that forward pressure is Phillips, or I apologize, Holtz.
Holtz has got to watch that neck.
Good takedown. If she can get to the side, she'll be okay. But, yeah, she does got to watch her neck here.
Phillips working that butterfly guard, trying to get a little bit of squaring off of the hips. But up against the cage, kind of a tight spot, Andrew.
Yeah, she seems really adamant on this neck, which might not be the best move because now they're in half guard. Some guys can do it, but it really is body dependent. Looks like she's letting it go now, which is probably the right move. I think, especially after that first round where she was squeezing real hard on that rear naked choke, it's pretty easy to blow your arms out, especially as an amateur fighter making a debut. Sometimes you think you have something that's not quite there, but you just wrench it as hard as you can anyway.
Yeah, now Holtz looking a little more controlled on the ground now. And now we're getting into the same position we were in at the end of that first round.
Yeah, Lisa is not doing a ton here, but, this will win you the round, right? If she's on top and she's controlling, and Kaidi Phillips isn't able to, do anything left. She's got a minute.
More so tallying up the control time is Holtz. We saw a little bit more of that late in the first round. Just seems a little bit more of a veteran in there, given that she already has 3 fights.
Yeah, this is definitely an advisable move for her. Slowing the fight down, I always say as an amateur, it's always a good thing to do. If you're able to, as the more experienced athlete, get in there, slow things down a little bit, get a little bit more control, it's always in your favor.
Lisa Holtz 1-0 versus debuters. Obviously, Phillips cut from that same cloth. 25 ticks to go, round 2.
Really love to see Lisa use her outside leg to try to pass, but seems content with just staying here. Sort of an interesting position. She's going to be careful of the arm lock there, but landing some big shots. A lot of ways to defend an arm bar. Punching people in the face tends to be pretty effective.
Nice heavy shots to end the round there by Holtz.
Through the final minutes of this fight, potentially scorecards at the close of it.
Smart.
Very smart.
Yeah, really good game plan.
Still some pop on those shots is Phillips as she punches out of that combination.
And this is what I would advise Lisa Holtz to not engage in, is just kind of at that mid-range throwing punches at each other. This is exactly what she needs to do, is clinch, get her up against the cage, and start grappling.
Again, and like you mentioned, Andrew, thudding shot lands for Holtz.
Big
to weather the storm. Invest in the body, back up to the head.
Big knee, that went right to the chin. That knee hit her right in the face. I don't think Tyler saw it.
Tyler Tomlinson will give a quick timeout.
Complete accident. You saw Kaidi right away say she caught her coming in.
For those who might not know, amateur bouts unable to knee to the head. Lisa Holtz eats it, comes right back.
This is a very smart move by Lisa Holtz to not take a break here. A lot of fighters would use that opportunity to catch a breath, and that's understandable because you're tired, but she obviously realizes her opponent is more fatigued than she is, and so she's not giving her an opportunity. She's getting right back on her. Very smart.
Forward-footed is Holtz, closing the distance once again. Phillips trying to break away.
Great competitive third round so far.
Very. Kaidi looked really fatigued, but she's not fighting like it.
Nice 1-2 down the middle from Kaidi.
She's landing that all night, just driving Lisa right into that right hand. Really good work by her.
As of right now, she's landing the bigger shots. Holtz putting the pressure on, but Kaidi landed the big shots.
Absolutely.
The bigger shots.
Absolutely.
Just past the halfway point of this third and final round. Both fighters still fresh as Kaidi Phillips invests back to the body with those knees. Jason, it reminds me of Allie Downs a couple of months ago, if you remember all the knees that she landed. Phillips kind of doing the same thing.
Oh, yeah. And they're effective. Who's going to take control of this last minute? Nice 1-2 by Kaidi.
Phillips invests in the body once again. Tough to call this one and what the scorecards will show.
I think I got to favor Kaidi so far.
So far, I slight lean to Kaidi in this third round. Just those bigger shots, the distance management.
She's done a really, really good job of keeping space, and every single time Lisa comes in, she's nailing her with that right hand, just right down the middle. As a longer fighter, that's exactly what you want to do. I can see that Lisa knows what she wants to do. She's gotten a couple of body locks. There might just not be enough strength here in the third round to finish, and get this fight to the mat. I'll tell you what, though, she swings hard out of off the cage every single time.
Ooh!
That was a big shot.
Clean connection upstairs, pushes back Phillips. Just 10 seconds to decide this one. We'll see if we will see scorecards on this first bout of the evening. Back up to the body. Holtz goes out swinging, as does Phillips.
Wow.
What a fight that was to kick off the night. Back and forth they go. Going to be a toss-up, fellas.
This is going to be a tough one to judge. I would not want to be a judge for this fight.
Fierce fans, give it up for this first fight of the evening. 3 rounds for this amateur bout. Fierce fans, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges have scored this contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Kaidi.